A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Portland TraiBlazers here at their home, Moda Center. Hi everyone, this is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at Boston, here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference.
You know, for the Celtics, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hoped they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Jason Tatum out there with Dario Saric. And it's Simons in at the 1. And for the TraiBlazers. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. Davis out there with Henderson. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Now here's Henderson. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Grant against Tatum. Tatum with a screen. Saric, the pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the TraiBlazers. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. To the middle. And stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. Here's White. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And so Grant will bring it up for the TraiBlazers. It's a 3-point game. Davis, the pass to Grant. Henderson outside. They set a pick. The 3-ball. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Avdia against Brown. To the paint. There's the block. Grant against Saric. Grant outside. Pass to Henderson. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Henderson scanning the floor. Here's Grant.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
Here's Brown. Off target at the rim.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's Henderson. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
For Boston, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill, but JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Simons, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Simons, a screen on Grant. With some arc. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to Avdia. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. 1 good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Saric covers. Back to Avdia. The ball's knocked loose, and they recover it. Grant's shot is off.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Saric finds Tatum. Now here's Brown. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Henderson outside. Outside Davis. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Boston trailing. Now here's Simons. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Tatum from long range. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And he's gone for the lob! White with a steal. Down low. Here's Saric. And Saric throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
The TraiBlazers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Davis. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston. White on the wing for 3. Davis with a rebound. The TraiBlazers shooting 33% in the first quarter. Grant in the post. He's guarded by White. Pass to Henderson. To in the cold spell. Pure from three-point range. Henderson's got 6.
He's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Scoot Henderson.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Saric, the pass to Tatum. There's Simons with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
And Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Davis. And here's Grant. Outside Davis. Here's the 3. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. He has 6.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Simons outside. Kick out to Brown. 3-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the TraiBlazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Now here's Simons, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pass to Henderson. Hounded by Tatum. Henderson outside. Here's Grant. Denied by Tatum.
There's the link Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now here's Simons. His last outing, he had 18 points. Davis from long range. The rebound, Celtics.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Henderson against Simons. Outside Tatum. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
So for the Blazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Grant. Kamara comes in for Avdia, and Shaden Sharp subbed in for Davis. Henderson outside. Here's the floater. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And let's turn to the league leaders now and check out which teams are tops in rebounding this season. Second, the TraiBlazers.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Holiday's checked in for Portland. Sharp has the open look. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Here's Pritchard, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. On the wing, Tatum. And Klingon pulls it down.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Sharp. On the take.
Stay out of the way!
Wow!
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Celtics trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Tatum. Puts up a 3. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The TraiBlazers shooting right around 42% in the first. Now here's Holiday. No made baskets yet. Outside Sharp. Counted from distance.
Well, that last 3 went in, and Sharp just had to go and get one of his own in response.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Cooper. No good on the triple. Portland leading by 3. Outside Holiday. To the inside. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for him. Portland making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Walsh is checked in for Boston. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. No points yet. To the left wing. Here's Cooper. Clock at 4. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Count it.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Outside Sharp. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. The shot. Again, the miss by Portland.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
A minute 20 left in the first. Tillman with a screen. Into the lane. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Boston shooting their first foul shots of the night.
For the Celtics, Cooper. 2 shots.
First one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Sharp with it. He had 19 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. And there's the screen. Inside. Here's Klingon. And a two-handed jam!
Pinpoint pass from Holiday leading to the field goal. He always keeps his head up off the pick and roll for chances like that.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Number 41. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Portland leading. Here's Kamari. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. 4-3. Boston pulls it in. 34 seconds left in the first. The three. The rebound by Murray.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Holiday. Still without a bucket. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the 3 to fall. And the TraiBlazers lead by 4.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
Here's Cooper. The 3 is up. That one is off. And so it's Shaedon Sharp making highlights for the Portland TraiBlazers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the TraiBlazers in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Klingon out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
Now here's Henderson. Left side Sharp. Back to Henderson. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. Boston trailing. Strus finds Simons. Back to Strus. Here's Cooper. And here's Simons. Shot from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Simons has got 8 points.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Outside Sharp. On the wing, Grant. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. The baseline, Jay. Goes back up. Oh, nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got his 2nd basket on the night.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Simons against Henderson. Pass to Cooper. Right side Brown. The putback. Oh, Brown! The hang time is special.
And how about the explosiveness of Brown, giving them a strong finish?
Portland trailing here. Henderson outside. Here's Klingon. Here's Kamare. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Graham. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And it's Simons with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And here's Brown for 3. Portland with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Now here's Brown. Coming off a 28-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Here's Strus. They lead by 1. A sensational block. Henderson against Simons. And the layup is good off the glass. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the TraiBlazers?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Outside Strus. Pulls up, high post. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And the Celtics lead by 1. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Portland, they've started strong this year, holding the second place spot.
When I look at Portland, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffer from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
High post Davis. Here's Kamari. Still no points. From outside, off the mark. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Brown passes to Tatum. Brown with a screen. Releases. Tatum can't hit. The TraiBlazers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then all of a sudden can get on the floor and contribute in so many ways. Versatile defender, knocks down some mid-range shots. These are the kind of guys who you love to see build out a career.
Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Celtics.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing, and of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
And he knocks down the first one. Avdia, he's checked in for Grant. The Celtics also with a sub. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. He does not get the second one. The TraiBlazers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to Avdia. Strus with a defensive effort. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Up top, Tatum. 14 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Kamari. Outside Davis. Henderson for 3. Rebound Boston. Saric has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
Assist goes to Max Strus.
Blazers trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Davis. Shoots over White. Portland, no good that time either. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Strus the pass to Tatum. Henderson against Simons. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Simons really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
First one falls. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Williams is checked in for Portland. Drew Holiday comes in for Henderson. And so Simons nails both of them.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Hauser, he's checked in for Simons. Blazers trail by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Tatum. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Over Williams. No good off the glass.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Davis finds Holiday. Avdia, right side. Will it go? Boston pulls it in. Step back and fire. And there's Strus. That one's good. On the assist by White. Strus has got 5 points in the quarter. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Outside Davis. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Davis has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And it's blocked by Davis. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to White. From deep, Strus. On target from range. Strus has got 8 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the TraiBlazers. It's a 10-point game. Now Avdia. Back to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Šarić. Strus's shot is off. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by White. There's Davis with the 3. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Walsh is checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Strus. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics lead by 5. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here comes your TraiBlazers team.
And now let's see who is leading the league in steals. Jason Tatum, 4th.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Hey, from beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Here's Williams. 8-point game. Outside Davis. This one for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Holiday passes to Thibault. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 12.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's White, following the bucket by the Blazers. Here's Tatum. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The Celtics making a switch here.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Now here's Davis. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. Pass to Thibault. Now Williams. There's Davis with the 3. Knocks down the long J. Davis has got 6 points.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Here's Walsh. Here's Pritchard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Peyton Pritchard, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The TraiBlazers making a switch here. Murray's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Cooper's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. A minute 53 left to play in the first half. Pass to Williams. To the inside, all alone. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
A minute 31 left in the first half. Left side Tatum. And there's the lob. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Drew Holiday, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Williams. The Celtics also with a sub. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Tatum. He hits the second from the line.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Here's Pritchard. 1:07 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Cooper. Let's go with a 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Sharp. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Hits the trifecta. Sharp's got 13.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Here's Brown. Portland with a rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Murray finds Sharp. And Cooper pulls it down. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Boston Celtics.
Give them credit, they just keep coming, pushing the action, drawing lots of whistles. They actually made the game kind of Kenny. Get it? Ugly.
Oh, I thought you loved me. But an effective way for them. Man, love their effort, but don't love the comment.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah,
Maybe.
Yes.
It took you too long.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Now White. He's scoreless. On the court right now for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Šarić in at the 5.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
It's stolen by Šarić. Grant with a steal. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow! Amazing! Man. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Leading by 5.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Well, the TraiBlazers shooting around 41%. Now here's Grant. Henderson outside. From 20 feet. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
It's going to be fun through the years to watch the real-time development of Scoot Henderson, just learning to play the one on the fly.
White, the pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Simons. He's got 10 to the paint. Tatum passes to Simons. Pass to Šarić. Jacks up a 3. Portland with a rebound.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
It's Avdija on the wing. Šarić covers. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Really good work on the interior. Avdija forcing the D to compromise.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Avdija.
Denny Avdija has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. I mean, this guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
And both free throws good for Avdija. Simons with it. Lets it go from the wing. Boston, no good that time either.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Out to the wing, to the middle for the lead. That gives them the lead. Give him 20.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Well, Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him, you're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim and becoming more impactful offensively.
And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 5, Portland.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Šarić outside. Back to Simons. Outside Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Simons against Henderson. Pass to Avdija. Henderson right side. Outside Davis from the arc. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Taking his motion right into the D. Simons does a good job of drawing that contact.